Hello, it's just past midnight here on October 31st. That means it's Halloween. So let's play some spooky Angband. Here's my newly customized, title screen. I took out the little mountains behind the logo and took out some of my other silly modifications I made and just gone with this spooky red title. It's so bleak. I don't know. I just thought that would be fun. We got a spooky peal of thunder. I'm going to stop saying spooky. Town in Angband is kind of spooky, though. We've got this blubbering idiot over here wearing what looks like, long johns or short johns. This is the Shockbolt Dark Tile set, which I kind of like. Another one I found since I recorded last that I kind of like is the Gervais tile set. It's just more of a pixel art tile set. Oh, the blubbering idiot now looks like a hunchback. And it, looks kind of crude in some ways, but it's also kind of endearing, I think. Actually, one thing I like, oh gosh, I still haven't got my down left key down on my split keyboard. The lava I like over here. I mean, it looks a little weird, but if you compare it to the fancier Shockbolt Dark, Shockbolt's tile set puts shading squares right in the middle of the lava. Like, why did he do that? Also, the lava tiles just look distinctly lower resolution than like that wall they're next to. What happened there? I can zoom in on that. Is this going to break things? Yeah, I don't know. Okay, well, you notice here this is not the standard Windows version interface that you get when you download the game directly from the official Angband website at refile.org. Is that what it is? REPHIAL.org, something like that. Anyway, this is the SDL2 interface, and I compiled it in the MSYS2 environment in Windows. MSYS2, that's a free compiling and Linux-like compiling environment. It uses the Linux GCC compiler, or lets you, or various other compilers if you want, and it lets me run this cool SDL2 interface, which this nice seamless black screen here. Unlike the multi-window Windows standard interface version of Angband. Until recently, it did not have sound support, but Angband programmer, Backwards Eric, just added that, and the last time I recorded, I did have sound in this interface, but it was just from sort of files that he had made available on his own code repository, but those have now been merged into the official Angband GitHub code repository. So if you sync up to the latest Angband code, you will get the sound support for the MSYS2 compiled SDL2 interface, and you'll have all these wonderful sounds. So that's a big change since last time in the official code. I guess that's the main one. Oh, there was a bug I sort of noticed in passing, although I didn't quite figure it out. But last time I recorded, but I did end up reporting it, and Backwards Eric figured it out, and he fixed it, as he is his way. So if you go to the knowledge interface, and I would go to the monster knowledge and uniques. So in this interface with this font, any accented letter like the A there in Grishnak, or the E there with the accent mark over it in Smeagol, those letters were not rendering correctly in the MSYS2. I think it was just in MSYS. Yeah, it was just in MSYS2. Something to do with how it was handling UTF-8 character encoding, and that's about as technical as I can claim to get on that. But Backwards Eric figured that out. He got me a fix to test a couple weeks ago or so, I think, and then he got that checked into the official repository as well. So that is a go. If you get the latest code, you will have that fix as well for the MSYS2 version. Actually, a funny thing about Smeagol before that fix, there was like, I think the E was like a lightning bolt. There was a lightning bolt and another thing, another symbol next to it. It was weird, but it was kind of funny to see a lightning bolt in Smeagol's name. It did make it, of course, a little hard to read. And all these other, like nar wasn't rendering correctly and so forth. So yeah, those are kind of the two big things, sound and fixed accented letters for MSYS2. There is still a bug in the MSYS2 version where if you trigger a Windows lock screen that would, lock the screen basically, like if you hit the Windows key plus L to lock your screen while you're running Angband, when you unlock the screen and you come back to Angband, Angband's screen will kind of be blanked. And you can get it back. You can kind of see little things. You can see parts of the menu at the top. And then you could come up and then you can restore it window by window. If you toggle the font size, it would restore the windows one by one, but that's kind of a pain. The faster thing to do is just to quit and save and quit and then run the game and it'll be fine. That's been reported. I'm not sure. Backwards Eric sees an easy fix for that. It seems to have something to do with the fact that MSYS2 running in Windows is using DirectX or the SDL2 I don't know, layer or whatever it is that handles graphics and sound is using DirectX, and DirectX has this problem where if a DirectX screen loses focus, it just loses complete track of what it was drawing, I guess. And this is a known issue with DirectX, and of course, DirectX, great. So, like one potential workaround would be to switch Angband's Windows SDL2 interface here to tell it specifically to use, don't use DirectX, use OpenGL instead, and that would probably, OpenGL would not have that problem, but apparently it's not super straightforward. It's not like throwing a single switch to get that to happen. So we'll see if that changes. In the meantime, just bear that in mind, that if you do come back to Angband, if you left it running and you locked your Windows screen, or you ran a program that popped up a lock screen with some kind of, like if I run my old version of Photoshop, it'll do that. Although actually, so there is a workaround sort of for that. It's like when I run my ancient version of Photoshop, it pops up this stupid thing here because it's trying to write to the registry, and it's an old app, and when modern Windows is like, what is this? We'd better ask the user. So normally in Windows 11, this is a lock screen where you can't see the rest of the screen around this little user account control window. But there is a setting in Windows where you can turn that lock screen around these windows off, which is what I did. So now those will not break Angband if I have Angband running, because a lot like if I find a bug in Angband, I'll usually open Photoshop to save a screenshot of the bug, but I don't want it to, you know, break my stupid DirectX and blank the Angband screen. So I turned that off. It's worth noting that Microsoft does not advise turning that off because it does make it a little harder to see that there is this pop-up here, but, you know, whatever. Fix DirectX then, Microsoft. No, it ran anyway. Okay, so, okay, and I have just been making my own silly modifications to the game. I guess I got, I don't know if it was just actually being able to get MSYS2 compiling Angband that got me all excited and confident in myself, but I started making a few little tweaks to the game, which is goofy, but whatever, it's kind of fun. So, well, there was the title screen, but I've messed with the title screen before. You may notice that the status bar is not in the bottom of the dungeon display here. The status readout is over on the left underneath the, well, you would call that area the sidebar. So it's in sort of the lower half of the sidebar. It's showing my speed, my location, the light reading, what kind of floor I'm on, how fed I am, which is normally printed across the bottom sort of half tile or something of the dungeon display in the main window. I basically did that to free up that extra half line or so of dungeon display. So now I have more dungeon rendering space. Yeah, I guess that's why I did it. Well, that was my excuse for doing it. I don't know. It seemed like a thing to do. The reason I sort of got into that was because this thing here on the left, the sidebar where you see my human warrior commando level 33, then my XP numbers and stats and all that. That is not the normal sidebar. The normal sidebar, it's actually a sub window. So that is term 6 sub window. So I could turn that off. Then you see the weird background. It's purple. My background is purple because I have changed some of the, I've edited some of the colors in Angband's, edit colors interface here. And that's reflected in the background behind all the windows. It's kind of funny. So the normal sidebar interface is set sidebar mode in the main menu here. So I have mine set to none. If you hit another key, it'll toggle it back to the left, for instance. So there's the normal sidebar, and then I would stretch my screen out with the size function here back to the side of the screen. The reason why I stopped using the normal main window sidebar is because it's that gross font. And the reason why I have that gross font is because in the SDL2 front end, the only way to get the this tile set, this 64 by 64 Shockbolt Dark tile set showing the tiles at actually their true size, 64 by 64, is to use this font. Because currently the way Angband's tile rendering works is the tiles are, they're basically arranged on a grid, the same grid that the font in the main window uses. So that means they are affected by the size of the font you're using, which is unfortunate. That really it shouldn't be done that way ideally, but obviously that was kind of the easiest way to do it. But it does mean you have this situation where if you change your font, you'll get the tiles get distorted, like so. So that's like 12 by 18 font size. Well, now it's just scaling. The tiles are scaling to 4 times the width and height of the font, which is 12 by 18, not square. So yeah, so basically I have to use this 16 by 16 font. There is also the 8 by 8 font would theoretically work, except then everything's half the size, and also the 8 by 8 font is just too tiny on my screen for me to read easily. So essentially I'm stuck using the 16 by 16 font. I mean, this is a thing I've mentioned to the development team, but you know, that would be probably a pretty big change to change the way that works. There's a bug currently in the Windows Standard version regarding this, where if you're using a font below, I think it's below 10 by 20 or something, then tiles just will not render at the correct size. Which is too bad. That's in the Windows Standard interface, not the SDL2 interface. So yeah, so I'm stuck using this 16 by 16 font. So like my inventory readout is kind of hard to read. It's just kind of not the easiest reading font. And I didn't really like having to read it in the sidebar there. It's just not easy to read at a glance, and you really kind of want that sidebar info readable at a glance. So I figured, well, if I turn that off, with the set sidebar mode cycling here, you can set it to the top. I'm kind of surprised there's no option to set it to the right side, but maybe they thought that would be too much like that variant, that popular variant, whose name is escaping me because I'm an idiot. Frog Compost Band, that's it. That has the sidebar on the right. So I turn that off, and then I turn on, there's a, there we go. This is using the Display Player Compact content for or purpose, as it's called, for the, and then I can pick my own font for this. You can pick separate fonts for your sub windows, so then I can pick the 10 by 20 font, which is much easier to read for me, and it's narrower. So so that gave me more room for the main display, and then I thought, well, and then there was some stuff it was displaying over here by default, but it was not displaying, what was it? It was weird. There was something it wasn't displaying that I thought it should have been displaying. Maybe it was my speed or something. Well, yeah, because wait. So the normal sidebar. Oops. Yeah, the normal sidebar displays speed and it displays your location, but and the monster hit point meter above that, which is currently showing this blubbering idiot's hit points. But the sidebar window wasn't showing, I think, one of those for some reason, something like that. So I was like, well, that's weird, and I started looking into it. And then I figured out how to fix that, I think, for myself. But then I figured, well, if I can do that, I can put other stuff in there. You've got all this blank space. Basically, half of the sidebar, the lower half, is not used if you're running at a resolution of, like I am, of 1080p. I mean, there's interesting coding in the sidebar. If you look in the coding for the sidebar, I think it says it in a comment that it's set up so that it will, if it is very challenged for space, like how many lines are available to display in, it will start to remove things preferentially until it displays only the most necessary 4 lines, I think, and I'm not sure which lines those are. Probably your health and level or something, maybe, I don't know. So yeah, and that's of course if you're running in a tiny terminal window or something where you've got like 24 lines of text available or something, and I suppose maybe less. But when you're running on a modern type of display, 1080p or thereabouts or higher, then you have more than enough space. You don't need to do that kind of stuff. And you've got all this empty space below the normal stuff, which I thought, well, I'll just put the status bar there. So that's what I did. And it turned out, of course, to be a little more complicated than I had initially anticipated. Just being able to break up some of the readout, some of the horizontal readout into vertical column needed a little messing with to get that to come out right, but I think I got it all worked out now. And I was running around testing myself with various status effects, because status effects, well, they do weird things. Or the way the layout works is kind of weird. Like, they each need their own line, but they don't necessarily have that space reserved in the single horizontal line display at the bottom of the window normally. But in a column, it needed to be handled differently. So that was kind of weird. But anyway, I did it. I guess I could show. Let's see. I have my notes on what I did. Oh, actually, this is all in a. I put this all in a thread on the forum. All my messing around and flailing around with this. So I'll put a link to the thread I made in the forum. It basically has these same notes there. It was mostly, maybe it was all in almost all in UI-display.c, that the source code file. Mostly just adding basically duplicating from the other parts of the code that I was taking out, the status displays, and figuring out how to do a sort of programmer looking way of getting the various status effects to print out instead of listing them all individually like I had to do for these first ones. I wanted to look like a cool programmer guy and do it sort of in a routine. So that took like hours and hours and hours of figuring out, mostly because I am used to Perl, and Perl, at least the old ancient style Perl I use, does not have, you don't have to define the type of variable that you're using. You don't have to declare variables beforehand at all in Perl. And in C++, you have, not only do you have to declare them specifically, you have to declare what type of variable they are. And I still haven't found really good documentation on all of the types of variables you can declare and what they all mean exactly. So I was very confused about all that stuff because, you try some of this with a certain variable declared and it'll just barf. It just won't compile and it'll give you some kind of error and you're like, oh, crumbs. And then I would have to go try to hunt up some other kind of variable type to declare and hope that one worked. And I don't know what I'm doing. So that took a long time. That was stupid. Anyway, it's all working and compiling now. So hurrah! I can't say how much I learned. I basically learned that I don't know very much. I guess that's something. What else did I have to do? Oh, this was a part that I was overlooking for a long time. What did this do? Oh yeah, this was key. I couldn't figure out why some of the status lines were not updating. And I couldn't figure out why. And it's basically because you have to tell that sub window stuff. Like, it turns out stuff in Angband's UI doesn't update. Angband is kind of smart where it won't bother, wasting CPU cycles updating parts of the interface unless they need to be updated. So something has to tell Angband that, hey, since this type of thing happened in the game, like since the player took damage or they ate some food or something, then that's a type of event that when that type of event happens, you have to update these, and these things. And so I had to tell it that, well, now I've got these status effects in the sidebar. So when when a status line event, as it's called, happens, I had to tell it when a status line event happens, update the player compact sub window, which is the sub window I'm using. That was, I mean, it's actually fairly simple, but I just didn't know you had to do that. So I was so confused for so long as to why I could not get some of them to update. Oh, and then to actually clear out the regular status display line at the bottom of the main window dungeon display, I had to change a simple little thing in UI-target.c, just telling it to, just adding this term underscore clear empty parentheses thing to clear out that line and free up that map space. So once I did that, now I've got my status bar on the left-hand side. There was an optional part of that which took a lot more time too, because I decided I wanted to be neat about it. Because if you'll notice here, there's the second line from the bottom currently where it tells you what you're standing on. So for instance, if I'm in my home, if I'm in the front door of my home, it says I'm in home. If I move onto an open part of the town, it just says open floor. If I move onto rubble, it says light rubble, but that's not normally what light rubble says. Light rubble's usual name is something like passable pile of rubble or something like that. And passable pile of rubble would not fit in my 12 character wide sidebar. So it would just cut off. It was like passable pie, and that was it. And that looked kind of goofy. There were two other things I could stand in that didn't fit either. One was, down staircase. So down staircase is normally called down staircase, but that's more than 12 characters or whatever. So I changed that to stairs down. As you see, that fits. And then the one other one was, the general store. General store with a space in between, that's more than 12 characters. So I changed that to trading post, which that's a bit of a stretch, but that was the closest approximation I could think of that would fit. So that's just what I did. And I, like in here now, it says trading post as well. I didn't update the actual graphic tile, I guess, so that's sloppy, but that would have taken a little annoying pixel editing, and I didn't feel like doing that. I guess I'm a slacker. There was a funny thing I noticed. Where is it? This one? No. What was it? One of the stores has kind of a funny one. Oh, it's this one. So notice how that says weaponsmith? The actual name is weaponsmiths. You see there in the upper right above the weights. The actual name of the shop is weaponsmiths, which is weird. Weapon space smiths. And but in my 12 character display, that the S gets cut off. So all you see is weaponsmith. So technically that is being cut off, and I might have wanted to change that to just weaponsmith no space, which would be the more obvious name anyway, I would have thought. But I decided just to leave it because it's kind of funny, because I know that it's cutting off weapon space smiths plural, and it just says weaponsmith, but weaponsmith actually sounds more literate, even though it shouldn't be a space there anyway, I think. But anyway, so that was three little text changes I made to fit text neatly in my sidebar. The thing is that just those 3 changes in text required changing all of these, 10 files in the game, which is kind of ridiculous, because you have to change, because in terrain.txt, which is where terrain types are actually defined, and each of these, when you're standing in a square, that's a terrain type. So the weapon shop entranceway is a specific terrain type, a unique terrain type. That's where they're all defined in terrain.txt. The thing is, they are defined, or they are referred to throughout the rest of the code by the name that you see printed out. So, where's my key? So down staircase was defined wherever the rest of the code needs to refer to this down staircase terrain. It has to, the programmer had to type down staircase, which is just the name that prints out. So if you want to change the name that prints out down staircase to something else, you have to change everywhere else in the entire Angband code that might refer to the down staircase terrain to, whatever you want it to print out as, in my case, stairs down. So that's why I had to go change it in. I had to change it in the store definitions because I wanted to change the interior printout to match the terrain type printout. I had to change it in the help file. I guess I didn't have to probably, but for consistency I did. In when you hit here, was it in here? Maybe it's maybe that comes up in. Oh wait, maybe it comes up in the knowledge base where you do. Yeah, in here. I guess that still says general store. Oh, that was the one I decided not to bother changing. Because I could have changed this display here to say trading post. Yeah, that was UI knowledge. I reverted that. I just let that stay. Store.txt. I guess that's what changed in the store printer. I forget what symbols was. Why don't we go look? Lib help symbols txt. Where the heck am I? Oh, this is a help file on the symbols. How do you even pull that up? Oh, there it is, B. Yeah, that's this. So notice there it says entrance to trading post number 1. I changed that one. I mean, that's not a big deal either, but that was just for consistency's sake. I mean, it's just for me. I know what it is, so I could revert that. I probably should. But yeah, all the files, all the each tile set has its own definition file. So I had to change all those because those are defined by, those refer to terrain types by name for the tiles that they use. So that was sort of irritating. And cave, what did that do? That had one of these in it. That might have been in, let's look at that one. Oh heck, I lost my place. I'm not a good programmer. I'm a terrible programmer. It was probably general store? No. Well, I would have changed it, so I have to look up light rubble. Okay, it was the rubble. So that would have said pile of passable rubble. Oh, and stairs down. Yeah, it's just basically, here it's making code names for these, but it has to do that by referring to their print name from terrain.txt. It's all goofy. They shouldn't do that. So I suggested actually to the team, I put in a suggestion to have reference by code name rather than by print name, and that would make such silly modifications much easier, because ideally you should really only have to change the one definition file and that should do it. That should be all you should have to change. So that'd be kind of something that would make certain kind of mods easier to do if you wanted to change the name of terrain types. But we'll see if and when they get around to do that. They seem to think that was a decent idea, so they weren't opposed to it. So that's encouraging. But yeah, that was all that. That was all just to move the darn status bar over to the sidebar. So that's fun. And then the other thing I changed was these piles of rubble. Yeah, big fun stuff, huh? Changing piles of rubble. So the thing with piles of rubble is, and this is a known issue that I just sort of stumbled across in the Angband issues database on GitHub, was I'll show you in the regular Angband front end for Windows. What am I going to do here? Let's do this. So, I'm so blown away by this. I'm forgetting what did I come here for? Oh yeah, rubble. Oh shoot, I'm not in town. I should have loaded the other one. There we go. Oops. Shoot. Gosh dang, silly. Okay, so here we are in town. Notice also that there's this flashing effect in the Gervais tile set in Windows Standard Interface. I reported that. See how it's like flashing the character to black? And actually, if you frame by frame this, it does weird stuff like the tiles themselves blink in and out around the character. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know if it's just my display, but I reported this with some frame by frame screenshots to show the weirdness going on. Anyway, we don't have to worry about that. Where's my rubble piles? Okay, so notice how these piles of rubble, these piles of passable rubble, I went past the ones I wanted to look at. Well, this reminded me, I wanted to, wait a second, the rubble piles are in a different spot. So those are randomly generated rubble piles. Wow, I didn't even realize that. So you could clear these, right? Control T? No, that's the wrong interface. So these are piles of passable rubble, and they're surrounded by these black squares. And apparently the reason for this is that, well, this is a bug. It's a limitation of it's a bug in the current implementation of this tile set and in the shockbolt tiles. You see they're also surrounded by the black box, the passable rubble, and impassable rubble is as well. Didn't generate me any impassable rubble there, did it? Oh, there's some. Here we go. Here's a bunch of rubble. So this is impassable rubble, and you see that's got the black square around it as well, and it's still there in the Gervais graphics. And in Shockbolt Light. In the others, I don't think it is there. Yeah, see, those don't have a black box around them. That doesn't. Nomad's fine. So what was the deal with this? It was ooh, why was it specific to these? I can't remember. But anyway, these rubble piles need to be set up like, I think Nick, the maintainer, said they should be set up like spider webs or something, where it's a bitmap that can appear over the ground tile, not replacing the ground tile. What they're doing here is replacing the ground tile. And that black part you see is supposed to be the clear part that is showing the ground tile underneath the rubble tile. but they're acting as if they're rendering as if they are ground tiles themselves. The game is rendering them that way. So it's not doing it correctly. So the correct fix to that would be to change to the way the rubble piles render, to have them operate like cobwebs or other things that draw over the ground. That's what they're supposed to be doing. But and the reason they haven't made that change, which I guess is a pretty straightforward one, is because it would actually change the format of the save files. So save games would become incompatible. And so they said they're going to hold off on that until version 4.3, like a major point revision, whereas we're currently in 4.2.4. So whenever 4.3 comes along, I think that we will have this rubble pile rendering thing sorted out. But until then, you've got these black boxes. Yeah, so I thought, well, I don't really want to be looking at these black boxes for however long that may be. I mean, it's just kind of gross looking. If once you notice it, it's kind of disgusting looking. So I thought, well, I should be able to edit the tile bitmap and just put in some ground behind that, right? I mean, the reason why, a reason why they didn't, you wouldn't just edit the bitmap to fix this. That's not the proper fix. For one thing, if you then took this code or these tiles into a variant that used a different ground tile, well, however that would work, it would be incompatible because it would be the wrong ground. They would have to edit the bitmap again and put in their own ground around the rubble piles. And so forth. So that's not the proper way to fix it, but I don't care about nobody's going to make a variant based off my code. I hope. I don't know how they would even get their hands on this because I'm not checking it in. So yeah, I just edited the bitmap for the tile sets for Gervais and Shockbolt, and put the ground in around the rubble piles, so they don't have the black boxes around them now, because they are actually printing this ground as part of the rubble. Now doing that, I noticed that the passable rubble piles in Shockbolt, there's only one illumination level for them, which is weird, and I'm not sure why that was done that way, because like the passable rubble, you'll notice here, if I back away from it, see how it just got darker? So there's multiple illumination levels for the passable rubble, but I have to go back to it. In the standard tile set, oh heck. Now I've got all these silly new, oh wait, what? Override it? Yeah, sure, cool. You'll notice that these passable rubble piles stay the same illumination no matter where I am with my light source in relation to them, whereas that, oh, Farmer Maggot, gosh dang it, shut up. The passable rubble, so it's kind of glowing compared to the impassable. Wow, Father Maggot, can I just kill him? He'd probably kill me. So anyway, it's not changing illumination level. They're kind of glowing in the dark. It's subtle enough that you don't really notice it, I guess. But that was kind of irritating me, and I thought, well, that's silly. They should have multiple illumination levels. Most of the terrain does. I don't know why those didn't. So while I was at it, adding ground around, I also added multiple illumination levels for the passable rubble, so you can see some of these get a little brighter or darker when I'm closer or farther from them with my light source. There's actually 3 illumination levels per most things, and that's because I had to ask Backwards Eric, what's the third one? There's a darker one that I couldn't get to show up anywhere. And I had to ask him, like, what is that used for? I guess if I actually thought about it, I might have been able to look this up in the code for myself, but I'm a dope. So I just asked him, and he said it's actually the necromancer has a special vision mode that lets them just see, scry necromantically or something and see things in the dark or whatever. And so that's where this the darkest illumination level is actually seen. You only see it if you're a necromancer using your special necromancer vision or whatever. So that's kind of interesting. So I actually haven't seen if my third illumination level for the rubble and the I had to do it for the did I do it for the impassable rubble too? No, I didn't. That was fine. For the passable rubble, I'm not sure that's working because I'm not a necromancer to check that, but maybe someday I will be. Who knows? So yes, I've got properly rendering rubble piles now. That's exciting. To do that, I edited the Gervais and Shockbolt graphics in Photoshop, because there's lots of empty space in those to add, where you can add additional tiles or tile definitions or whatever, tiles. And then in the definition file for Shockbolt, to get the additional lighting levels, I had to add more definitions for the new tiles I made that were different lighting levels. So that's what that was. So that's all my silly mods. So that's exciting. Let's actually play stuff. So in all this testing, I was running around. I ended up coming back to town. I think last time I left off, I was in the dungeon at floor 35 or 36 maybe. I did have some stuff to check in town. What was I going to do here? Well, I think I can drop off that potion of restore life levels. I have a misty potion to sell. A potion of nimbleness. Oh shoot. So wait, what does that do? Ah. Oh, restores dexterity. Oh yeah, so I want that. So that's 1,000. It'll cost me to buy that back. Oh no. Doing this all wrong. What am I doing? I don't know the proper shop commands. Buy a potion of nimbleness. Yes, so this will increase my dexterity, right? When I drink it. Oh, my gold. What? Oh. So that's a little. I had my window the wrong size, so in trying to stretch my. Get the most I could out of my dungeon display, I've cut off you see the gold remaining in the lower right corner there is slightly cut off. So that is because this is overlapping a little too much. But if I shove that, what if I just move this like this? Oh no, now it's cutting off the other thing, I think. Yeah, dang, not enough room. I wanted to move it instead of resizing because I think if I resize, I might end up losing a tile. It looks like I ought to have room over on the right, but okay, I don't think I lost a tile. think I got away with that. Nope, not enough space yet. Ah, dang it. I'm being way too cagey with this. Wait a second. Now I have enough space over there, but not over there. How did that happen? See, I have way too much space over here. Well, now it all fits, I think. Okay, everybody's happy, right? We didn't lose a tile. All that stuff fits. Yeah. Okay, great. No, wait, it doesn't fit. What the heck? It fit just a second ago, didn't it? Am I going insane? I feel like I'm going insane. Oh, it's because there's two different... I was looking at... two different Mauser lines there. Whoa. Well, that didn't work out very well. What the heck happened there? Oh no. That was weird. So you have to get Mauser to... Why doesn't he say something there? What is happening? Mauser, I need you to say something. How do I get him to talk? Shoot. That's right up against it. I think it's chopping off a pixel of the E. How do I get Mauser to say something, though? What the heck? There he goes. Yes, I'm still a couple pixels short. Gosh, dang it. So it's just random when he talks? Good. Okay. Okay, I didn't lose a tile. Not quite sure why it's suddenly so much. I'm not going to question it. I think we're all good. I'm so picky and stupid. All right, let's quaff this gosh darn thing. Potion embolism. My dexterity is currently 1860. Drink that. 1880. Why did it go up /20? I could have sworn I saw my con go up too. Maybe I'm imagining that. Wait a second. Was that one of those ones that... Oh shoot, did I screw that up? That's why it wasn't so expensive. It lowered something. Ah, I'm a dope. I didn't read the whole description. No. Reduces a stat other than dexterity, so it lowered constitution or something. I didn't want that. That's why it was only 1,000. So, can I hit S? Can I ignore that now? Yes, I'm ignoring those now, so I will not see those anymore. Gosh dang it. I should have read the whole description. I'm such a chump. Well, what else can I screw up? Arg. Oh, I think this is since last time. So yeah, the thing to inscribe onto a scroll of word of, or any scroll if you want to be warned before you read it. So for now, I inscribed !R on my scrolls of word of recall. So if I go to read one now, it asks me to confirm. And I did that because I accidentally read one and recalled myself out of the dungeon when I did not mean to, an episode or two ago. So yeah, !R for that. I thought I had an extra staff or wand or something. Why didn't I just use an identify scroll on that? Why didn't I just read the whole description? 2 staves of... Oh yeah, I have 2 staves of slow monster. I don't want that. I guess I'll drop one in my home. That Mangosh of Slay Undead I really don't need now because I got a much better artifact weapon. So let's get that out of here. I don't think I need that longbow, but whatever. Yeah, because I found the dagger Brangolf. Gives me all these resistances. It gives a lot of damage. Grants the ability to see invisible. Pretty cool. Perfect for thrusting or throwing. Okay. Do I need to get anything in here? I could get some bolts. They don't sell those in here, do they? Gah. That's what I want. P for purchase. That's what I'm used to doing. R, 24, 16, sir. Thank you. Yeah, I just realized I was used for having my sub window showing my inventory there now. I can tell how many bolts I need to buy. Because I forgot immediately, of course, because I was not paying attention. So one thing I was wondering in between episodes was I was thinking, wait, all these piles of rubble, I can clear these out, right? Like, yeah. So I could clear up the town if but then I wouldn't have rubble piles to test for my stupid modifications. Rod of probing. Gives you information on the health and ability of monsters. Rod of polymorph. Well, those are dangerous. Potentially. Ring of reckless attacks. That's all. That's not a... It didn't tell me anything. Huh. Oh, gonna drop off that potion of restore life levels. It's actually easier to read the tinier font inventory list on the right side there than that this big old thing. That gross font. Yeah, I guess we're good. Let's get out of here. So here I am on dungeon level 36. We're at level 7. Druidon mages. Ugh, I hate those guys. Amulet of teleportation cursed. No thanks. Oh. Oh. Right. Oh, shoot. Why did I just wander right up to a shade? Only killed one of those. Or, well, wait, I can see invisible now. See, it says I've killed at least one, but if they're invisible and I couldn't see them, I had happened to kill them before, I wouldn't know that I had killed a shade. So I may have killed more than that. It's a level 34 creature. I'm only level 33. It's invisible, yeah. But I think, well, I have ESP as well, so a lot of things show up on ESP. I don't know what its touch does. I fought off a sense of torpidity, so it tried to slow me or something. We only took one hit. Protection plus 13. Hard leather armor -1. Oh, that's your mobility or whatever. Gah, mummified orc. Sleeping. More indeed. Demonologist. Crystal Drake. Oh, that's a young multi-hued dragon. Huh, if I hit... I thought I could hit period to drill under my feet. Oh, a master thief trying to come up on me, huh? Slings a leaden pellet but missed. I hit him with a bolt for... What? How much damage? It's not telling me damage? What? Thought I had damage turned on. I do. Oh, it's in the parentheses. Right, 44. I knew that. I know how stuff works, right? Yeah, you just got turned into a pile of coins. What's a closet anyway? A demon of small stature with annoying bite. Oh, it casts spells, confuse, blank self. Oh, jeez. Die. Oh no, he just died. Staff is... Oh, sweet. Wait a second. Okay, wait. So that's a staff of sleep monsters. I have one that's almost out. Oh no, that's slow monster. Sleep monster sucks. Alright, never mind. Demonologist. I haven't killed a demonologist. Level 36 creature. Twisted by evil. Well, this is spooky for Halloween, right? Standing in a figure twisted by evil, standing in robes of deepest crimson. It's a lot of XP for me. Don't know anything about him, though. Hi. Tried to cast a spell. He tried to hit. He missed me 3 times. Well, you're almost dead now. He hit me for 8 points of damage. I hit him for a lot. He dropped a katana. Demonology. Oh, what is that? A crystal drake. I've killed 1. Only level 33. Illuminated. Oh, that's kind of cool, I guess. Don't know anything about it other than the claws. Ooh, okay, I think that is a good potion, one that does not swap. Let's just read it and make sure. When quaffed, it restores your constitution and increases your constitution. So that'll get me the point of constitution that I think I lost with that stupid swap potion that I dumbly drank. Dumbly not being an actual word. So let's quaff this thing. Constitution is 1830. Now it's back to 1840, I think is what it was earlier. Well, that's handy. So cool. I guess that works out. My stupid move is negated. Oh, that was a potion of healing. Those heal your whole health. Bring it the mouse. No. +4 dexterity, +4 stealth. I mean, that's, I guess if I was a thief, that. But it's -10. -10 what? -10 damage? What is that on ring? Is that 2 hit in damage, or is that like AC in damage? I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter. Ooh. Oh, and rulings. Those have cool graphics in this. I killed a ton of those before. Only level 25. Cause like wounds, produce firebolts. Oh, they blind. Now that I'm a... How do you see your abilities? Wait a second. I've been accidentally hitting Control C. That's kill character. That's not what it says here. It says kill character is Shift Q. It says Control C is special break. Is that what that's supposed to do? I was... Let's shoot back to the normal key set. See what that says. It says special break. It's still asking if I want to kill the character. What is shift? Did I wouldn't have put a key map on. Control C is Shift Q. Why is that on there? Did I do that? I do not want it doing that. Well, that's easy enough, so we just remove it. So now if I accidentally hit Control C instead of Control X to save, it will do nothing. That's good. I didn't want it to kill my character. I was thinking, wait a second, has it always had save kill character right next to save? Why would you do that? So wait a second. What about the normal Windows version? That's doing it too. I'm going to have to do a fresh install and see if that's happening. I wonder if this is something that I did. Oh, wait, I should have a downloaded version somewhere. There it is. Let's do that. And we'll just make that's a little sloppy. Let's do a... Okay, so Control C, kill character. Is that special break? But oh wait, unless that is going to, shoot. Because in Windows, get out of here. In Windows, it saves stuff to your users folder. Somewhere. I don't know where. Gosh dang it. Well, that's not what I was anticipating. I know this is fun watching. All right, hang on a second. I'm going to pause this recording while I look this up. Okay, I couldn't find it in the online Angband manual, but fortunately it just came up recently on the forum, which is that if you're in Windows, if you were running Angband in a directory that's protected, like the official program files directory, it can't write some files in there, so it resorts to saving them under Windows users, your username, app data, local, virtual store, and then wherever. So in this case, it's program files, Angband. So it's got all this old junk in here from some old install that I had, but this is all really old, so I can just delete this. I think I'm just going to delete it. What's the worst that could happen? Okay, now look at all that other stuff in here. Got FA Angband stuff in here. Frog compost band, for Pete's sake. Well, gosh. All this roguelike stuff. 25 megabytes of roguelike garbage that Windows dumped in here. Oh, that was back when I used to be installing my roguelikes into the Windows program files directory. Now I guess I know why I shouldn't do that. These are all roguelikes. That is nuts, except for Photoshop, and I do need Photoshop. Oh man, it's still right in there. Well, I guess I'm not going to mess with that one. But all this other stuff, I think I'll just get rid of it. Okay, hopefully that doesn't break anything I actually need. Okay, so let's go grab, just to be sure here, make another little directory in this safe directory that Windows cannot possibly object to me making a folder in, or writing folders too. What? No, what? Windows, stop. Okay, fresh install. Here I am. Control C, kill the character. That's weird. If I go to edit key maps, query the Control C key map, it says Q. Shift Q specifically. Shift Q is quit without saving, i.e. kill the character, since this is a roguelike. That is not what I want. Why is it doing that? I guess I'm going to have to look that up afterwards and see if that's a bug or something. Well, anyway, now I guess I kind of know why that kept happening to me. I don't think it used to do that. I noticed that was happening in the past couple weeks. But 424 is older than, I don't know. Anyway, I've removed that evil key map now, so that can't potentially get me to kill my character that way. It's an unmagical halberd. Non-magical. I mean, what is that thing? That thing blends in with the... That's messed up. Look at that. It's like this gray-purple that blends in almost perfectly with the floor. A larger cousin of the lurker. I've never seen one of these before. A trapper. This creature traps unsuspecting victims and paralyzes them to be slowly digested later. Level 36. Does not deign to chase intruders, so it doesn't move. Invisible. So maybe I have run into these before, but they were invisible. Now I can see invisible. Oh, yeah. So invisible and cold-blooded. So heat vision wouldn't have seen them. Oh, and yeah, I would never have seen one of these before. That's awesome. I can see invisible now, so now I can see these. It disguises itself as something else. Wow. Well, I can see you now, buddy, thanks to my my cool dagger. Did I get him? I don't know what happened. It doesn't say I killed him. I'm blind. So I guess I'm just blind and I can't. Dang it. And he doesn't show up on my telepathy, so it looks like he just disappeared. What if I just chill here until I'm not blind? He's still there. Did my bolt not hurt him? Who is doing these spells? Is that the unrulings? Yes. I just want to kill this trapper, guys. Just chill off me. The ball and chain burns up? What the heck is that? What does that mean? What was the ball and chain? Was that... what? The end ruling lashes at you with a whip of fire. The ball and chain burns up. Was that something that I was carrying? I wasn't carrying something called ball and chain as far as I know. What the heck is going on? Getting lashed with this whip of fire, but it's not particularly hurting me. I'm blind again. I can't see the trapper. I'm gonna kill these jerks. Freaking teleporting jerks. If I shoot... No, see, I tried to fire a bolt at the end ruling, but he's on the other side of the trapper. I can't see because I'm blind and my telepathy does not show the trapper, so all it says is, it grunts with pain. The thing I can't see grunts with pain. Come on, end rulings. Why do they not... So, some of them were showing up on the others, so I guess they were self-blinking over to the other side, but they can't... They don't do it now because they don't see me or what? This is annoying. These stupid end rulings. I'm trying to kill this friggin' trapper so that I can... How do I set my target or whatever? Stupid end ruling. See, they're blinking. When they can see me, they blink, but when they don't see me, they don't blink. I guess that's crazy. Okay, trapper, you're going down. I ain't gonna let you slowly digest me. Oh, that's right, oh, shoot. There's some other jerk who's getting shot by whatever that is. Are they? Don't kill my trapper. Did I get it? Yes, I got it. Okay, good. Man. What a pain that was. Okay, so that's right. I was trying to look up C ability, Shift S. So yeah, now that I'm over level 30 as a fighter, I have Relentless, which means I become immune to fear. So that's cool. I wish I was immune to being blinded, though. What the heck? Kill a red beetle. Bite to reduce strength. Ah! Ah, you punk. You didn't get me. That's good. That was a cold vortex. Another potion of healing. Wow. Emanate a wisdom +2. Well, wand of slow monster. Don't need that. Well, that was interesting. I think I'm gonna have to ask on the forum about this shift or control C thing, because that's very confused about that. That didn't make any sound. What the heck was that? The Dunedain of Angmar. What did I just hit? Oh, it was a trap. I thought it was a monster. It was noiseless. You stupid Dunedain. Necromancers. Summon undead. Oh shoot, those cause serious wounds? That hurts a lot. I think he did it to me, didn't he? He pointed at me and incanted terribly, and I'm... See, and there's... Wait, that didn't do... I'm not 120 damage down. But, I mean, 120 damage is huge, and you don't get a whole whole lot of warning that it happens. Summons undead 1 time and 2. So wait, he casts spells 1 time and 2. Paralyze, create darkness, cause it. Man, this guy, he's level 36. Oh, jeez. Wand of Scare Monster. Vampire Bat. Don't know what else are only level 24. He's stealing champion. Oh. Ah, heck. A mage. Oh, it sent me all the way back there. Wow. I can't walk straight. There you are, you punk. Mage. Blind teleport, self-teleport away. I guess that's what it must have used. Teleport monster 1 time and 2. Man. He destroyed a potion. Wait a second. He destroyed a potion of cure critical wounds. How did he? Was that with a fire? Oh no, that was a frost bolt. Wow. I guess I just learned they can do that. That sucks. I don't like mages. They're only level 28. Breaking a lot of bolts here. That's a vampire bat. Stupid end rulings. Giant fire tick. Rarely detected by telepathy, huh? Illuminates surroundings. Ring of damage. I got blinded again. What are you? Oh, shoot. A master vampire. Level 36. Hurt by bright light and fire. Resist cold and poison. Cannot be stunned, confused, or slept. Nothing is known about its attack. Regenerates quickly. May carry up to 6 objects or treasures. Well. He's almost on me. I don't really think I can stop him from reaching me if he wants to. I mean, he moves at normal speed, but I could shoot him with my helmet laser. That wouldn't do much. Oh well. Shot him with a bolt. He missed me. He hit me for 8 damage, but he didn't drain anything. Now he's fleeing. And he's dead, and he dropped a bunch of loot. Sweet. Oh shit, it's a demonologist. Buzz off, you jerks. I want to pick up all my fantastic loot. I hate end rulings. They're annoying. All the blinking and stuff. Come on. Come on, punks. I got bolts for you. A rod of light. What is that? A bodak. I've killed 2 of them. It's a demon. Level 36. don't know what it does. Rod of light. How do I look at both objects? Gosh dang it. I feel like they're... Oh, there we go. I hit R. Rod of a line of light dealing 6 to 8 damage. Oh, which my device skill increases for an average of 31 damage. 11 turns to recharge. Yeah, it's basically a laser gun. It's not a ton of damage. I mean, my bolts do 67 on average. But I guess the laser would hit everything in a line, but it has to recharge. I mean, you know, who cares? Wand of stun monster, ring of light. Ring of light. +1 searching skill, +1 light. Provides resistance to light. That's kind of interesting. Not worth replacing one of my rings of damage. Rapier Defender, 1d6, +14, +18. Whoa. A great hammer, 8d1. Oh, look at this rapier. What does defender mean? I mean, it's not a artifact, is it? Is it an ego weapon? 263 damage. That's pretty good. Provides resistance to acid, lightning, fire, cold. Cannot be harmed by acid. Sustains intelligence. Feather falling. Speeds regeneration. See invisible things. Well, that's what my dagger does. Prevents paralysis. So that's handy, but that's what my... Well, that's what... what's the property called that does that? Free movement or whatever. That's kind of cool. 263 damage. Oh no, that's more than Brangolf does. Well, I guess I got a new baby already. So Brangolf, lightning, fire, cold resistance. Oh, Brangolf gives protection from... Oh wait, I don't need protection from fear. Oh wait, Brangolf protects against confusion? Oh, that's big. Shoot, I suddenly got these cool weapons. I mean, up until like last session or whatever, I was just using a regular dagger. +2 stealth. Acid, lightning, fire, cold. Lightning, fire, cold. So Brangolf also protects, or this sword also protects against acid, which is handy. Sustains intelligence is kind of handy. Feather falling, that's, I mean, not that handy. Speeds regeneration, that's cool. See invisible, which Brangolf does, prevents paralysis. Which I don't need because I do have free movement on something or other. So I guess Brangolf wins because while it doesn't provide resistance to acid, it does provide protection from confusion, which I like. Yeah, and that's the only thing I have that provides protection from confusion. Whereas I have a lot of things that provide protection from acid. So this sword does a little more damage. Not a huge amount more. But shoot, I guess I'll put that in home. Just, I don't know why. I guess in case I ever needed to get rid of anything that gives whatever it is I have that provides protection from paralysis, which is what was that going to show here? What does that show as? Protection from stun? No. Oh, free action, which is from M, which is the shield. Prevents paralysis, aka free action. Okay. And it also gives all those resistances. So I guess if I did need to ditch the shield, you can't dual wield in this, can you? Regular Angband? No. Well, I probably won't end up using it then. But maybe I'll drop it in my home just in case. Ring of damage plus 8. I already have rings of damage plus 10 and 11. A rod of hold monster. Huh. Rod of hold monster. I'll have to try that out. The vampire dropped it. There was a lot of loot from that vampire, I guess. Did that sword come from the vampire too? No, that came from an unruling. Or Neruling? How do you pronounce that? I have no idea. Dragon. Oh, wait. What if I try the... wait, what else do we got here? So the young black dragon is level 31. Nice. Level 26. I've got a good chance with this thing. I failed this after. Gosh dang it. Did it work? So it's frozen. Oh, yeah, it only froze it for like 2 turns or something. Still, I mean, if I could... What? Ring of Soul Keeping. Sustain strength, intelligence, and wisdom. Huh. Soul Keeping. That's an interesting name. Level 4. Giant white rats, for Pete's sake. What level's a bow deck? 36. Let me try Hold Monster on the bow deck. Bow deck's a good name. Just bolt moves at normal speed. Oh shoot, it's still charging. Okay, don't come after me, Bodak. Gosh darn giant rats, come on. Are you breeding up there? Is that what you're doing? Breeds explosively, heck. Cave ogres. Oh, ogre chieftain. Oh, only level 30. You guys are too low level for me to bother with this whole thing on you. What the heck did I just kill? That shaman looked weird. I wasn't using these graphics when I fought these types before. Staff of Darkness. That's centered on and hitting the player. That's probably not going to help me. Ring of Light +3. Well, only +1 light. It's getting a lot of loot here. Okay, did my rod recharge? It must have, right? Doesn't say charging, so it should be good, I think. Yeah, it froze it, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, a lot of monsters are immune to hold, though. Did it just permanently freeze this bodak? No, right there. It says wakes up, but... Huh. Well, that's interesting. Oh, I don't want that. Wait, is that all? I thought a mushroom terror gave you like a speed boost. Maybe that's what terror does, I guess. Those descriptions are so confusing. Because it tells you what status it confers, but it doesn't, or state it confers, but it doesn't tell you what that state does. And if you don't know, then that's not very informative. The heck is, what was that? What did I just step on? I don't know. What the? Oh, it's a trap. Sleep gas trap. Well. With sleep gas, that's paralysis. That wouldn't affect me anyway, right? Whoops. Oh, another rod. Jeez. Do I know what that did? No. Okay. Shoot. Wait, there's just a pile of 580 gold pieces in the... What's going on here? This hallway is just a haul of money. Where am I going? There's just end rulings teleporting all over the place. Ah, caps lock, go away. No. Just all kinds of loot just laying around. Diagonal doorway. Potion of strength. Wow. Restores strength, increases strength. Does not swap attributes. That's a good one. Let's drink it. So 1870 strength, 1887 strength. Wow, that increased it /17. Sweet. Sweet strength. Oh, is this... Oh, gravity hounds. Unfettered, that's why they look like they're floating. Unfettered by the usual constraints of gravity, these unnatural creatures are walking on the walls and even the ceiling. The earth suddenly feels rather less solid as you see gravity warp all round the monsters. That's weird phrasing. Natural creature, though. Level 35. Don't know what they do aside from floating. What, are you running away? Wand of slow monster. No. Oh, I should use this wand I found. Or rod. Heck. Looks slowed. Oh, rod of slow monster. Man, now I have too many rods. I don't know if slowing an individual monster is that handy, especially when I have hold monster, which... Well, slow monster is handy, though. But I don't think it tells you when it wears off. But, although a lot of the tougher monsters can't be slowed anyway. I have to decide what rods to keep. I hate having to do that. The rod of slow monster and rod of hold monster only work on one monster at once. If I could hold a powerful monster, that could save my bacon. I think that needs more testing. Slow monster, I already have... why do I have 2 staves of slow monsters again? Gosh dang it. Oh, because I was wandering around. I picked it back up. I didn't want to do that because now I've spread the charges across the 2. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Can I just destroy it or something? Well, I mean, at this point, I should take it back with me. Heck. So anyway, the stave of slow monster gets all the monsters. A single rod of slow monsters is considerably less useful in a big old situation. But it would be more useful against, like, beating on one tough monster guy, but I don't usually have to resort to such shenanigans anyway. Maybe I'll just take it back to my home. I can't decide. Giant blue ant. Spit at you from a distance with acid, I suppose. Bite to electrify. Jeez. What? Oh. Oh man, it's way down there. I mean, what the heck? Look at all these wargs. They're just going to be getting fried. That's kind of hilarious, actually. But also my belongings will be getting fried. I guess I'll just wait for them to come to me. Come on, boys. I wonder if a rod of hold monster could cast all the way down that hall. Oh, well, there it is right there. That's scary. What? Is that a trap? Red mold. Release spores to burn. A whip. I don't really... Whips. It's weird. Protection from evil. That means that nothing like below your level that's evil can hurt you or something. I guess I'll just read it. I mean, I don't want to have it taking up space in my inventory. Troll priest. Oh, these guys cause serious wounds, but only 110, not 120 like those other ones. Ah, heck. Nexus hound, was that what teleported me? Oh, I didn't even see this spot before. Whoa, secret door. This is weird. Wow. We're through the looking glass now, people. What the heck? I've never been in a corridor like this. Is there going to be something super cool down? No? What? What in goodness sakes is that? Is there like a secret door here that I'm not discovering? Well, I can't tunnel through the granite. I wasted my protection from evil trying to do it. Ah, that was weird. God, I got teleported all the way across this level again. I need protection from teleportation. Wait, where did I go? Whoops. Oh, well. Not an amulet of teleportation, no. What are you? Mages. Wait, do these... I don't think they do teleport me. Panther. Come on, mages. Iron Fist Priest. Rib plate armor, 66 AC. Wow. My armor. It's only 48 AC. But it does have resistances, which are redundant at the moment. Right, because my shield, yeah. So, minus 348 plus 14. Wait, what is that second? What is that second plus? Is that I mean, the first one's AC. What's the second thing that armor does? Why don't I know? Oh, that's just a magical enchantment, right? So the total here is 69, whereas my total is 62. So it's actually not that big a difference. I won't bother getting that then. Two rods of disabled traps. Gosh dang it. What is that? Black ooze. Moves very slowly. Killed 23 of them. Shoots acid. Drains mana. Breeds explosively. What the stupid mages. Just shooting blind with my ESP. What the heck is that? Is that an unruling fire elemental? Level 33. A towering inferno of flames. Well, it's not anymore. Killer stag beetle. I'm just gonna shoot a lot of bolts, I guess. What? These mages. Troll scavenger. 27. Just shooting bolts blindly all over the place. I hate mages. Take some bolts, you jerks. Oh, they were just crouching down here at the farthest reaches of the room, just casting spells. Arg. I move so clumsily with this stupid split keyboard thing. It's so bad. Oh, well. Well, that's a big old dead end. I can't handle. Oh. Oh. Death Knight. There's a bunch of stuff down here. Nexus hounds. Breathe nexus. Is that what teleports? If that teleports me, I'm going to be very annoyed. Why am I carrying this rod of curing around? It does cure blindness. My chance of success is only 31. Cures wounds, cures poisoning, cures stunning, and cures confusion. I'm currently immune to confusion. A potion of healing does the rest of that stuff, I think. Well, healing or even cure serious wounds. Yeah. Was it maybe poison? Was that it? Cure serious wounds doesn't cure poison. That's kind of interesting, but healing does. Cures amnesia. What's amnesia? Is that when you get your XP drained? Those even feed you, jeez. Oh, those don't heal all your hit points. They heal like 300. Oh. Yeah, I probably don't need this Rod of Curing. Oh, wait a second. I'm not using the thing that protects me from confusion. Or am I? Which was that? No, I am. Yeah, so I can drop that off at home. Gosh dang it, it is. My body starts to scramble. The clear across the level again. What the heck? God, Nexus hounds. What the? Earth elemental. Died one go. Nexus hounds. Come on. Whoops. There's that split keyboard thing getting me. What am I doing? Shoot. Ah. It didn't get me. Oh. They teleport me to the same spot every time. I gotta come up with a better, what am I gonna do about this? I mean, I don't think I can't hold the whole hallway of them, obviously. I don't know if there really is much I can do. I can't try to go down there and exchange shots with them because they'll just teleport me. This sucks. I guess I could use wand to teleport other and just send them somewhere. That would get messy. I forgot I had that wand. I could... Breathe Nexus one time in 5. But if there's more than one left in that hallway... Ah, what the... Oh, yeah. They go through walls. That's creepy as heck. Forgot they're level 36. Oh, are you coming? Come on. Don't run away. What? Come on. You can get me. Come on. These jerks, 2 of them at least. How does it know? Go right away. I didn't even get a chance to do anything. I wonder if he's going to be all healed. I hate these guys. Hi. Whoops. I love that sound. Oh, come on. You're summoning skeletons now? Jeez. Oh my gosh. Well, that's one down. Oh man, it only lasted 1 round. Well, oh, you coming, buddy? Coming? I'm just waiting for my staff to recharge. Oh, another one. Yeah, I was afraid of that. So yeah, that's not gonna help me. Oh. My body reasserts its true nature. Why do they go up there? I wonder if they can shoot at other than, you know, the 45-degree angles. I guess they probably can. Wait a second. All I see is a cold hound. Maybe that's all of them. Why are some of those in red? Is that super bad? Oh no, it's a nexus hound. Well, crumbs. I'm gonna get teleported. I mean, I could cast hold on him, but his buddy behind him will just come up and zap me, so I might as well just shoot him with bolts and get some damage in. I never use that rod of illumination. I do use disable traps sometimes, I guess. Gosh, of course there's this huge hallway and these teleport jerks. Nope, there I go. What the heck, man? This setup is ridiculous. There's got to be a better way to do this, but I'm an idiot. Ah, oh, good. It finally teleported me not the other way across the level. Heck are you, White Wolf? Level 12? Come on, get real. Uh-oh. Ghost. You don't believe in it, but it believes in you. Well, it's Halloween. I believe in ghosts on Halloween, right? Oh, it can drain XP. Well, now I have to retreat anyway. Yeah. See, like those can't be held. Oh, shoot. Well, get ready to get your XP drained. Oh, I got him. Another master vampire, eh? Lots of spooky guys down here. Two scrolls of enchant weapon to hit. Oh, that's nice. Oh, right point blank. You son of a... Go. How many more of those are there? I mean, come on. I got it fleeing. It's dead. Oh, it's a six-headed Hydra, level 39. Moves quickly. Worth 2300 XP. Illuminates its surroundings. But see, it says that, but it doesn't look like it's... Well, something got lit up behind it. That's weird. Hurt by cold. Well, I might as well use my slow monster rod on it, right? So it looks slowed. But yeah, I don't think it tells me when that wears off. Well, this guy's taking some hits. What was that? Poison. That hurt. Dang. Ouch. He's almost dead, though. Get him, Brain Golf. He had a big pile of garnets. Oh no. Oh, it's just a cold vortex. We got a bunch of ghouls and ghosties down here. White wolves. Black mage. Level 10, jeez. Frost giant. Level 28. Master vampire. I still don't know what those do technically, but I can guess. Kind of want my staves to charge up, but he's quick. And that's probably not going to happen. Doesn't tell me how many turns they have left. I guess I better just shoot at him, huh? Yeah, how are those treating you? Hill troll. White wraith. Uh-oh. What do we just take stuff from the other guy? Now I guess wait, what was that white wall? I don't know. Hurt by bright light. Resist cold and poison. You cannot be stunned, confused, slept, or held. So like slow would work on him, but not hold monster. Death Knight, level 38. Cause serious wounds. Uh-oh. I'm kind of hurting as it is. Maybe I should tactically retreat at the moment. What the heck was I standing on? A slice of meat dropped by a young red dragon. Salted pork. Very filling. Fills you 40%. I'm leaving here, guys, for a second. Oh yeah, I've got fast regen. Ouch. Oh, we got a thief that just popped in. You hear many things appear nearby. Uh-oh. Somebody is summoning things. I like how something is breathing on all these guys. I guess that's a multi-hued dragon. Something teleported me anyway. What the heck? Well, now I can rest. Oh, I was blind. I didn't even notice that. So I guess something could have been sneaking up on me anyway. I'm getting good at running back there. Oh, there's a mage. That was probably the jerk who teleported me. The katana rum locking. Doesn't do much damage. As far as I know. +1 dexterity. Ability to see invisible things. That's not a whole lot. Well, let's ID it. Is that a Y? I can't read this stupid font. Learn the rune of extra blows. +2 extra blows. Oh, so I do 313 damage with it. Wow. Grants ability to see invisible. Oh boy. These are getting more and more tempting. So Dagger Brandon Golf only does 262. 313. That's a good chunk more damage. +2 dex. See invisible. So, but Brangolf still has protection from confusion. How important is that to me versus 50 more damage? I mean, protection from confusion is super nice. I think I might have to stick with that. I hate getting confused. It sucks. It's real bad. In fact, that's kind of the worst thing that can still happen to me, right? Because I can't I can't be feared. That's not the way to say that, but anyway, as a fighter, I'm resistant to fear now, which Brangolf will give me anyway. But what's the other stuff I hate getting zapped by? Well, whole person, but that's taken care of by other stuff. Paralysis. Well, I guess I really hate Nexus now. Oh, blind. I wish I had a resistance to blind. I don't know what stun does exactly. Man, I don't know. It's getting tough to decide which of these weapons to use. I mean, 50 more damage is a chunk. But confusion sucks. Oh, okay. It teleported me into the midst of them. So what is doing that? Oh, it's a Nexus Vortex. That's probably what was doing at level 37. Oh, it can't be held. Shoot. See, the really tough stuff is going to resist hold. Oh my gosh. That is so annoying. That is so annoying. Hi. I guess I should have looked down the hall and tried to shoot a bolt or something. I mean, they just have complete range. Infinite range or so. What are you? Death Knight. Somewhat wounded from the dragon's breath. Well, I know there's a vortex jerk down there somewhere. You guys just keep coming. I don't know how you know I'm here, but whatever. There's a vortex. It's dead. Well, good. Now we can play somewhat normally. Ring of the mouse. Oh, no. See invisible. Don't need that. Leather shield. Rod of lightning bolts. Probably not worth it. No. 23 damage. No. Steel shot boots are free action 7+7. That's maybe not bad. Oh no. So what is giving me... Oh heck. Yeah, I can replace my boots of speed. This darn hallway. No room for a slice of meat. I don't have room in my stomach for a slice of meat either. Wait a second, what are you? Shimmering will shoot. Oh boy. There's one more Nexus hound. Why don't I, is it the Elstone? I forget. No. It's the star. There we go. Well, that's interesting. It doesn't show me the floor, huh? Young gold dragon weirworm. That sounds gross. I really just need to take out this nexus guy. Whoa. Manticore. It teleported me down. He starts to scramble. He got away. What? Shoot. That's a weird sound. Manticores can fire arrows. Cold hand. Wait a second. I lost a lot of HP. What? I lost a ton of constitution. What happened? It doesn't say it's drained. Oh no. Did I just get totally hosed? Something bad happened. My strength got totally drained. What? Something really bad happened. I got totally messed up. Oh, I'm scrambled. I guess that's what the scrambling does? Is that what Nexus does? I have no strength right now. This is not great. Iron Golem. Okay, scramble wore off. My stats are back. Hurrah! Those Nexus guys suck. Wow. Jeez. Why have all this crazy stuff? Shoot. I got too much stuff. Too much stuff I want to keep. I mean, I'm not lacking for doing damage, so really, Brangolf giving me protection from confusion kind of trumps these other weapons. This does prevent paralysis, but I get that from other things, generally. I would kind of like to keep these and dump them in my home, but there's too much stuff to pick up. Heck, I'm just going to drop the Rod of Curing and Rod of Illumination. Enchant weapon to hit. I don't think I'm going to be able to do anything with those anyway. I mean, oh, maybe I could. Actually, I might as well try them on Brangle. Oh, I have to unequip it. Oh, but I can't. Ugh. It worked? Oh, no, it didn't. What glowed, but then it says it failed. Oh, maybe I can't. Is that right? You can't enchant artifacts anyway? I think that's probably right. Well, I'm just going to try again anyway because I need to clear up slots. Can't tell if it's a U or a Y or what. It's a V, what? What says it's switched what? Huh? So here, Dagger Brangolf is V. But if I... Oh, because it would rearrange, it would move the scroll of enchant weapon to hit. That's weird. I wonder if that's a bug. Because it hasn't... That's just weird. It probably shouldn't do that. Sigh. Yeah, I don't think you can enchant artifacts. Weirworm, level 35. I don't know what it does. Like green potion. Oh no, 2 more scrolls of enchant weapon to hit. I'm just wasting these at this point, but they've got too much stuff to carry. Well, it doesn't say it failed. I did enchant it. Sweet. That one failed. Wand of Stinking Cloud. Golden Crown of Serenity. Resistance to sound. Protection from fear, confusion, stunning. I don't know if I'm sure what stunning does. Why am I carrying Cure Serious Wounds? Might as well just drink them. Well, I'm try something. Oh, my staff of teleportation was destroyed by fire. Well, that sucks. That really sucks. Oh, shoot. Wow. Man. Got hellish waybread in here. Oh, 5 scrolls are recharging. Wow. Oh, now it's split my... Wait a second. Did I have that many charges anyway? What is that T? Oh, that's spot T. Yeah, 5 scrolls are recharging. Wow. Oh, there's a staff of teleportation. Sweet. Just replace the one that got fried. I hope whatever fried me isn't still here. Another rod. Oh my gosh. Staff of sleep monsters. No. How do I disable traps? How can I forget that? Well, I could just zap it with my rod, right? Click. And I hit O. And it, did it pick up the chest? Was there nothing in the chest? I have no room for a large wooden chest. Poison needle. Where did it go? Oh, I stood on it before, but I think I opened it and there was nothing in it. That's weird too. Small iron chest, multiple traps. Shoot. I need something to test these rods on. This place is nuts. Rod of light. Cloak +1. I mean, ring of open wounds? Impairs hit point recovery. Activate it to heal hit points, cure blinds, cure wounds, and cure confusion. That's weird. Click. Oh, is open door chest. Okay, yeah. Arrows. Golden crown of lordliness. +3 wisdom, protection from fear. Sustains wisdom, grants telepathy. Well, that'd be cool, except what do I have that grants me telepathy anyway? Where does it say? What's the telepathy thing? Does it not indicate telepathy on here? Oh, ESP, right. N. I already have this Helm of Helate or Helot or who knows. Resistance to acid, fire, grants telepathy. Well, that's all that does. So if this other thing... Oh, and then I can activate it for a laser beam. Which is kind of meaningless. So actually... This gives wisdom, protection from fear, which I don't need. Sustains wisdom and grants telepathy, so that's better, because I don't use the laser. Raise my wisdom from 10 to 13. I guess I'll get that. So... Oh shoot, I can't unwield it, because I don't have room. I need to test these darn rods. Drop my potions of speed temporarily. Take off my Helm of Helati. Wait a second. The helm gives me 9 plus 14. This gives me 0 plus 11. So that's a lot less AC. It's plus 3 wisdom worth 10 AC. Not really for me. Yeah, I guess I won't. It's probably dumb, but I don't know. I like having AC. That gives me 11 AC. My current thingy gives me... Oh, I can't do math. 23. So that's 12 more AC. Plus it can shoot a laser. Yeah, whatever. I'll keep that. I mean, maybe in a case like this, having a... Well, let's take a look at that. I add another window and I make it a display item list. Yeah, it's just a mess. Am I using these things 8 by 12? I don't like looking at that stuff. 62 others I'm aware of. Let's get out of here. Well, hopefully there's some monsters in here that have spawned in that I can test these rods on. Oh, I guess I have enough room now. Come on, nobody spawned in here, guys. Come on. This has been a nutty level. Oh, here we go. Come on. Rod of magic mapping. Okay, I don't need that. I don't think. No. Chance of success only 31%. How about this other thing? Rod of frost bolts. Don't need that. He dropped a rod of frost bolts. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's oh heck. What does a stairway up even look like? I guess that's one to the northwest. Wait a second, I don't want up. What am I thinking of? Gosh dang it. Whoops. Oh heck. Ah. I just walked through an acid trap, or did I get teleported? So no. What the heck? Did I not kill this guy before? Master Thief. So, it worked. So yeah, he can't be held, but he can be slowed. What the heck is that? Oh, something is making these traps. Is that the Master Thief? He cackled. Yeah. You just wait. You'll get yours, buddy, if you stick around. This wraith has not taken a whole lot of damage. It says move quickly. I don't know if slow monster wore off already. Yeah, you don't want a piece of this Master Thief. He dropped a piece of whey bread. 75% nourishment, man. Poison gas trap, I don't care. Come here, thief. Got him. Mushroom of vigor. Restores strength, restores intelligence, restores wisdom, restores dexterity, restores constitution, feeds you. Wow. Well, that was a wacky level. This is not as dangerous, apparently. That's a weird looking guy. Stonefoot warrior, huh? Got more of these gravity hounds. Another master vampire sleeping. I'm gonna go back to town though. Have a light green potion. Potion of intelligence. Oh heck, that costs 8,000, so that's a good one. I got a lot of money from that level though. Intelligence from 9. Wait, was that drained? Was it really a 9? Well, now it's a 10. I feel very smart. So, oh yeah, the Rod of Recall. The problem with those is that they can get stolen, and then you're hosed. Whereas if you have multiple scrolls, only one gets stolen at a time, I think, right? Staff of Confuse Monsters. Staff of Slow Monsters. 2 charges. Wait a second, though. I don't... Well... Staff of Detect Evil. Why do I have that in here? Dispel Evil. What does that even do? Damages evil monsters in line of sight. Doesn't say how much damage it does. Okay, that Staff of Starlight I don't need. Soul Keeping? Didn't I just see one of those? Sustain Strength, Intelligence, Wisdom. Yeah, I don't need to keep that in here. Ring of Reaction, maybe. Amulet of Resist Acid, get real. I got so much junk. What's all the junk? Staff Starlight. Soul Keeping. Oh no, I feel like I picked up more junk than that, and now it's just with me and I'm forgetting it. I guess not. I probably don't need all those potions that cure critical wounds. Still got 10 pounds of space though, and that's with carrying 2 extra weapons. Okay, amulet can go. Regeneration amulet wouldn't. I don't think I would get one of those by themselves, because it's just like downtime health healing. I wouldn't wear infravision by itself. Necklace of Killing, +3 Constitution, protection from blindness. So that's cool, and confusion. Teleports you randomly. That's not cool. Well, wait. Actually, it is kind of cool. Except that the chance of success is only 30%, so that's not really useful. Protection from blindness and confusion. What is my current necklace anyway? Yellowstone Arima. Constitution Dex. Resistance to light. I never use its activation power. I mean, +4 Dex and Constitution is nice, but protection from blindness and confusion is nice. Oh, and it gives +3 Constitution. So blindness and confusion. That would be super cool, and it would mean that the dagger Brangolf, which gives me protection from confusion, is no longer better than... Did I drop one of those big weapons? I dropped one of those weapons somewhere. How did I do that? I screwed up. There it is. $268 damage, or 268 damage. $313 damage. Well, I think I'm gonna have to use that katana. 313 damage. So sweet, I'm wielding a katana. Well, all those 2-hit things I read and gave to Brangolf, oh well. There'll be more of those. Well, actually, only one of them actually worked on Brangolf. This does give me an extra point of dexterity as well. This font is so hard to read. Yeah. Wow, so now I do have protection from... wait, what did I get protection from? Something from... Heck. There's too many things. Something was giving me protection from confusion and something. And blind. What was that? Sheesh. Nothing I have right now. What am I doing? Was it the amulet? Oh, it was the necklace of Kalank. Blindness and confusion. +3 con versus Harima. So I don't have +3 dex anymore, but that's about all that was giving me in addition. So yeah. Ah. Drop Wrangle. Drop the Defender Rapier. All these things giving ability to see invisible things now. Too much junk, amulet of regeneration, infravision. So now, got my ESP, got my free action, protection from confusion, protection from blindness, protection from fear, which I get from my own self anyway. Not exactly sure what those numbers in the grid in the upper center do. Is that, well, what is that? E3? What does that mean? Oh, that's stat boosts, right? So E, Necklace of Kalank is giving me +3 Constitution. That's pretty cool. Yeah. So yeah, I got my resistance to blindness and confusion now. Yeah. And I got just a ton of damage. I guess it doesn't show damage here anymore, does it? Oh. Yeah, the mushroom figure. Oh wait. 268 damage. I thought. I lost a bunch of damage somehow. Hmm. Is that from dexterity? I have 9 scrolls of recharging. So yeah, okay, wait. Hellstone Harima. 268. If I wield the Hellstone Harima. 313. Wow. Shoot. So +4 dex was giving me all that damage. Must be putting me over into an extra attack. Oh. Shoot. So do I want the... I guess I want the protection. I'll get my dex up eventually, I guess, but dang. Didn't realize, oh wow, dex is making that much damage on my, or a difference on my damage. 313. It drops it at 268. Well, resistance to blindness and confusion, though, that's pretty good. I hate getting blinded. I hate getting confused. I'm just going to go with that for now. We'll drop this other stuff in. Oh, yeah, those stays. Did I meet? Oh, yeah. 5 scrolls of enchant armor. I could use those on my boots. And my cestus. Might as well try. Oh, my staff of confused monsters. Do I want that? There's a trash pile behind my house. I don't think confused monsters last very long. A lot of things can't be confused while they can be slowed, for instance. Let's just get rid of that. And I think that longbow of Lothlorien, I couldn't really figure out if the bow was better than the crossbow. +5 dex. But that would only be when I was... Okay, hang on. So my current crossbow... So you have to look in your... It's so confusing. You have to look in your at your ammo to see the damage. 67.7. I'm going to need some arrows to check the bow damage. But if I equip... so wait, my sword damage is 268. If I equip... the longbow, which gives me dex. Oh my gosh. Well, I guess I'm using the longbow. Shoot. Because my damage is huge now. Okay. I mean, the damage with my sword because I get the dex bonus from my longbow. That's crazy. Immunity to traps and prevents paralysis. Well, heck. Let's see how much damage I do with arrows then. Should I just buy one for now? It doesn't show up in my... There it is. 66.6. Well, that's only one less than those crossbow bolts, which I can't check now because I'm not wielding that. Wait a second. Was that 66.6? Are you kidding me? Happy Halloween. Wow. If I wield the crossbow... what was that weird? Yeah, barely different. Well, heck. This bow is insane. I never realized that before. As tall as a man, the longbow can drive an arrow through the heaviest armor. +5 dex. Immunity to traps. Prevents paralysis. Immunity to traps? I don't need to carry around this stupid disabled traps thing anymore. Sweet. I mean, would I ever switch back to the light crossbow of the Haradrim? Well, see, the problem is I can't tell, like, shooting speed. Because the light crossbow of the Haradrim, That was the thing. Does shots 1 per turn? Shots 1.4 per turn. Yeah. So the crossbow actually does like 40% more damage in effect. Because of all that extra shooting speed it's got. But I get I get 268 to I get what? 268 to 337. So I get well, however much percentage that is in melee damage back or increased because of that dex bone. Yeah. Because of the dex bonus from the longbow. Plus immunity to traps, prevents paralysis. Yeah, I guess I'll take that. I'll hold on to the crossbow, I guess. Gosh, it's hard to read that font. No, I stayed up late. Arg. Well, stayed up late looking at all kinds of goofy stuff. Hey, you want some bolts? Oh, I can't give him my bolt. Oh, wait. I could, I think. It's sell, not give. It's so G or S, not G for give. S for sell, I guess, even though you don't sell stuff anymore and it says give. Do they really only have 40 arrows here, though? Oh, no, they got a lot. Okay. Well, I'll do less missile damage, but way more melee damage. Oh, the staff of confused monsters I was gonna ditch. And I was gonna use the enchant armor. Oh. Sweet. Dope. Sweet. Okay. Well, that was just changing a lot of stuff around. Potions of boldness. Oh, they just got more scrolls of recharging here now. Heck. Pair of leather boots of stability with a... What does that even mean? I guess stability is feather falling. I should probably buy those just to decode that rune. Staff of Earthquakes. Well. A potion of Constitution for 24,000. Oh man. A scroll of asterisk enchant weapon. What does that mean? Does that mean enchants both do hit hand damage? Well, I guess I'm buying all this stuff. Wait, that is what I think it is, right? Yep. Dex is at 1800. I wonder if it can go higher than that. Well, it's boosted to that, so it should.
Hmm.
$1850 Constitution. What? I have nothing to identify. Oh. I thought I bought a thing. Yeah, leather boots of stability. Oh, resistance to nexus. Well, that would have been handy. Jeez, I guess that's what stability is. Huh. Oh, that's resistance. I don't know if that's necessarily immunity. Well, jeez. I mean, I can't just wear those normally. It's not worth it normally. Unless I'm going to be running into Nexus all the time. Nexus all the time. Nexus all the time. So a scroll of asterisk enchant weapon just says magically enhance. Does that increase hit and damage or something? guess I could try it on my longbow. It's only got +4 to hit. Close brightly. It went up to +6 to hit. So the asterisk is having +2, but it didn't say if it was going to 2 hit specifically. Does that mean it just put +2 on? I mean, what is, I don't know. Did it try to do damage as well and couldn't? I mean, who knows? Anyway, +2 more to hit. Ain't bad. Well, look at me now. I'm all buff. Got a katana, got a long bow. Jeez. Got resistance to, what? Confusion and blind? That rules. Got a little less shoot speed, but I'll take it in exchange for that other stuff. Alright, well, I gotta get out of here. This huge trash pile. Calm down there, guy. Alright, well, thanks for watching. It was a profitable Halloween, I guess. That's it for now. Oh, and I found out I gotta look at that thing that why is Control C bound to delete character at the moment, and why, well, then that other bug with the reading a scroll would have moved my inventory item. It changed the, it's weird. Changed the key I would have to hit to select the inventory item, even though it hadn't actually used the scroll yet. That's probably a bug. I don't know. Alright, well, that's it for now. Thanks. See you later.